I'm feeling it, man. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh,
You gonna stop him?
You think you can come in on me?
This is Dude, what happened?
Dude, I didn't do anything.
Thought you was gonna stop him.
Check it out. Check it out. Davion right now you're listening to Big Blue Nation's best kept secret. Wildcat Sports Talk with Adam and Tim.
Welcome in to Wildcat Sports Talk. Let's join Adam Webb and Tim Brandstetter now.
Welcome into Wildcat Sports Talk as we are broadcasting live from Icehouse in Corbin, Kentucky. My name's Adam.
My name's Tim.
This is Q. And thank you guys again for tuning in to the show. And of course, tonight we have a big show. We have a big show lined out. We got a lot going on. We're going to be talking with former UK basketball player Sheree Thomas.
That's right, man. I can't wait.
That's right. As a matter of fact, he's waiting backstage right now. And then a little later on in the hour, we're going to hear from Lincamp's Micah Engel. I'm really excited about that too.
Me too, man. Me too. It's going to be fun.
But actually, let's go ahead right now and bring in Mr. Thomas. Sheree, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Look, thanks for joining us on the show first and foremost. And I know Ramon talks very highly of you, by the way. So I just thought I would mention that first.
I appreciate that. Thanks for having me.
So let's start it off a little bit. Tell us what's going on these days, man. What's going on with you?
I'm coach now. So I'm the head coach of college in Western Canada. I've been doing that for the last 6 years.
Okay. All right. So we were kind of going back on some of the history there, Tim. You had some of that.
Yeah, I know. I was looking up some stuff because we remember watching you play, but sometimes we got to go back and remember exactly what year and kind of some of the things that happened. But man, it's hard to believe it's been like 11 years or whatever. It's hard to believe that times went by that fast.
Yeah, it's flying. I think it's more than 11. I think I graduated in 07. So where are we now? 13, 14 years. So
man, a lot.
Time is moving.
But man, so we should be calling you Coach Thomas now.
Yeah. I'm Coach Thomas, Coach C. I go by Coach C.
Okay, I got to ask you then, since you're coaching now, how do you your coaching style? Do you compare it to Coach Tubby? Who do you compare it to?
Yeah. I take a lot of things defensively from Coach Smith, Coach Tubby Smith. So we're a defensive-minded team. We pressure the ball. We get in passing lanes. So we're up-tempo athletic team. We provide a lot of pressure, and we like to have a lot of fun out there.
Were you able to learn a lot of things from playing for Tubby Smith that you can put into your coaching style now?
Yeah, you dip and dabble from everything, for all the way from high school. I played on the Canadian national team. Obviously, playing 4 years at Kentucky, you learn a whole lot from him. Then playing professionally overseas for a little bit in places like Switzerland. So I take a little bit from everybody. But, yeah, it's mostly Coach Smith that I learned a lot from, and everything from practice, our practice plan, how we model things over here. A lot comes from Coach Smith.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And going back to your playing days, man, we always like to ask, all the former Kentucky players this question. What's one of your favorite moments, your favorite memories from playing at Kentucky?
One, there's so many. Just suiting up for Kentucky is a blessing. So, going to Elite Eight, win the SEC championship, of course, always being Louisville 3 years in a row, playing in the basketball against, Michigan State. I think it was 80 plus thousand fans at the time. I think it was a record or close. I still think it's in the top 3 or top 5 of attendance in the game. There's so many memories. I just can't pick one.
One more question I'll have for you before Adam jumps in here. how did you land at Kentucky, man? I didn't really hear your story of how Kentucky heard about you and how you decided to go to Kentucky.
Well, I'm Canadian, so I ended up going to high school in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, for a couple of years, my junior and senior year up in Maryland, and playing the ABCD camp. And I think they got wind of me over there. The ABCD camp is, it's all American camp where the best players are played. LeBron was in the camp, Melo, you name it. So I think they got wind of me there. Then my junior and senior year, they came and watched me play a few times. And then I came on a visit. And then once you come on a visit, to Kentucky, there's nothing like it. You see the fans. You see that love there. You see the tradition, all the players. You just fall in love with the place. And then after that visit, I was ready to sign on board, and that's what happened.
That's awesome, man. You were really a part of a lot of good teams there and a lot of good memories. What you got, Adam?
Well, I know you told us kind of how you got to Kentucky, but prior to that, being Canadian, what about Kentucky did you know? I mean, did you already know up there? I'm always curious, to hear if our fandom travels that far.
Oh yeah, it travels everywhere. Of course, you're watching. I remember watching teams win a championship in Montreal, in Canada, and seeing them celebrate. So yeah, Kentucky's everywhere. As soon as you mention it, you know what it is. It's different from kind of knowing about the program and watching it, and then being a part of it. It's a big difference. You could look outside and hear about the tradition and see how special it is, but once you're a part of it, it's a whole nother deal. So man, it's great.
What do you like, Q?
So, man, obviously it's been a while since you played at UK. From your playing time and now your coaching time, how's the game evolved since then?
It's mostly 3-and-D. There's a lot of spread the court. There's not a lot of big guys anymore, especially in the professional game. Guys like to spread up the court a little bit, shoot the 3-ball. Everybody's a little bit more verse. And from my standpoint, I think the game's a little bit not as rugged anymore, especially as it used to be. But everybody's an athlete nowadays at every level. Guys could jump out the gym, so athletic, so explosive. I just think it's a little shift from kind of old school of go hard and pound the body 24/7. It's more about taking care of the body and be able to space the floor and drive and kick and shoot and score. So that's how I think it changed from when I played.
So talk about some of your teammates at Kentucky. I know that I know one that comes to mind in particular that we haven't heard a whole lot about is Gerald Fitch. Tell us about him.
Oh, Gerald Fitch, man, sniper, man. He was a great player. I remember my freshman year as a senior, so he kind of took me in. He was a part of my visit to Kentucky. He's a guy that can light up the room. His personality, he's a fun-loving guy, but a competitor. A competitor always wants the ball in his hand last minute. Fiery competitor, and a great teammate, man. So I'm surprised you guys mentioned him. I was probably expecting somebody else, but I thought you were gonna mention my roommate Wu or somebody. But yeah, Fitch is a great guy, man. Real good player.
It's actually funny you should mention him because he actually was just on this show a couple of weeks ago. Wu was.
Was he?
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you what, Sheree, look, Wu was a great interview. He's hilarious, man.
Oh, man. Wu, man, I roomed with him all 4 years, and, he tells you how it is, and he's the same thing. He loves to have fun. He's a gamer. Man, he's a character. So, man, he's like a distant relative of mine, Wu.
Have you got any funny stories? What's something that's just maybe a story you can tell us that's just really funny, something that the fans don't know about?
There's nothing that really pops to mind. There's so many throughout the time, but just being a character, just being Wu's teammate and being from 2 different places. Just seeing how he evolved when he first came in. To see how he picked up the lingo, the different lingos he was picking up. other teammates like Eric Daniels just cracking jokes before the game. So you're in warm up line, and some guys like to be serious during the game. Some guys like to be a little bit loose. And Eric Daniels, he's always cracking up jokes before the game and getting people loose, looking at the crowd, cracking jokes about the opposite team. So it's just fun playing with guys like that.
Yeah, it seemed like a fun team, man. Fun teams while you were there to be a part of.
Definitely. All the personalities that came around through my 4 years, man, we had nothing but good times and good memories. So, no, it was great. It was great being part of that.
So I always ask all the Tubby guys this, and Tim kind of rolls his eyes at me because I'm a huge Tubby fan. All right, and I got to know this from you.
Yeah.
In terms of an X's and O's type of coach, I really don't think there's a better coach in the game. I mean, like in game, dude, I want Tubby having my back.
Man, he diagram plays. He gets you going. It's not only in game. It's just getting you prepared, right? And it's his mental approach to the game. He gets you guys ready. So even as far as when we played rivals like Louisville, we didn't stay at Wildcat Lodge. We would we stay out of town just to get mentally prepared, get us focused, get away from the noise. But yeah, as X's and O's guy, I mean, it's winners percentage and everything else speaks for itself.
I got to ask you what you think and what you remember about our man, Ramon Harris.
Oh, Ramon Harris, he was a freshman when I was a senior. So him coming in, he came in, college ready, college body, hard working, was ready to play. So yeah, I just remember him coming in college ready and being a guy that's competitive. And I think he played for 3 different coaches, right? Am I not mistaken?
Yeah.
So I mean, to come to Kentucky and play for 3 different coaches, that's nothing but hats off to him and respect. So he's been through it all. He's seen everything, and I mean, nothing but love for Ramon.
So, just real quick about your playing days overseas. How was that? How was that experience overall?
Oh, loved it. Get to see a different country. Obviously, get to get paid a little bit of money. Different language. It's different. It's different from being in North America. So you get to see there, and you're a pro, right? So it's pretty much on your own terms. You have a little bit of schedule, but you go at your own pace. So if you really want to do things the right way, you're in there, getting your lift, going hard. So yeah, overseas is a great experience. Loved it. Loved playing over there, and just it's great.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you this too. I see behind you there the men's championship there. Well, elaborate on that. You got a chip. You got a chip there?
No, I didn't get a chip. The playoffs over here is called the men's championships. So we didn't win a championship, but 4 of my 5 years coach, because obviously last year was a COVID year. We didn't get to play. We made playoffs, and then we went to nationals a couple of years in. My 3rd year as a coach, so it's the 2nd time in this program's history. So we've done pretty well as a program here, but trying to get that chip. Right? That's always what we're trying to do.
Awesome. Tim, what do you got?
Oh man, I'm not real sure. I think it's awesome to have you on here, man. I appreciate you taking your time out of the day and coming here and talking to us. Just talking to you, man, remembering those days back when you played, man. I just remember, even if there wasn't a championship during that 4 years, it was just fun teams to watch. The fans got behind those teams. It seemed like those teams got along, man, that you played on. I mean, you were just one of those guys that would a lot like Ramon Harris in a way. I mean, you would block shots, you'd get rebounds. You were like a utility man, like whatever the team needed. I mean, you were out there just diving on the floor. And any regrets? I mean, you left it all on the floor at Kentucky, didn't you?
My regret's not getting a championship there. That's the only regret. No, everything else was great, man. Like you said, my role was to do everything possible. Take charges, grab rebounds, set screens, roll, play as hard as possible. And you're absolutely right. Those teams were a lot of fun. And we're just glad to be a part of that tradition. We love Kentucky, love the fans there. And fans really showed us and reciprocated that in our barnstorming tours that I used to take after the season in our senior year. So it's great memories. Blessed to be a part of Kentucky basketball. The all-time winningest tradition, most SEC wins. Soon to be most national championships. It's just a blessing to be a part of that.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. So we actually tonight we've actually got a young rising star here in the house with us. His name is Micah Engel. He's from a local high school here, and he has this shot here. And we got to, as a coach, I know you'll appreciate this, Sheree. So you got to see this. Check this out.
Yeah, check out this shot, Sheree.
No. Bucket. Was that for game? Was that for game?
Yeah.
That was for game.
Oh man, you have to love that. You have to. I hope he puts that everywhere. He has to play that at his wedding someday.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, full court heave for the game. It don't get much better than that.
No, never. I'm trying to recruit him. What schools he go to now?
He's right here. He's a local kid right here at Lean Camp, man, in Kentucky. So yeah, and he's got a lot more game winners. So and probably a lot more in the future.
Oh man, that's great. That's great. He's probably be too hot for me to touch. So man, all the best for him, man. That's a one in a lifetime shot right there, especially in game. The call game, man.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy about it is that's not the first time he's done that.
We've had him on the show for hitting a game winner before.
Yeah.
Man, how many game winners does he have?
I don't know.
How many game winners does he have?
How many game winners you got?
15?
15
game winners.
15 game winners. Man, that's unbelievable.
Yeah,
that has to be the best one, though. That has to be the best one. You don't even, after that, you just walk off the court after that.
Yeah, it don't get any better. Yeah, it don't get no better than that.
Yeah. But listen, Sheree, again, it's been an honor to have you on the show, and we really, really appreciate you. And we'd love to have you back on sometime during basketball season to talk some hoops.
Sounds good. All the best to you guys, and I appreciate it. Go Cats.
Go Cats.
Go Cats. So there you go. Former Cat Sheree Thomas joins us here on Wildcat Sports Talk.
Sheree's a cool guy, man. That was a good interview. I'm glad he's coaching that.
What's really cool is that I'm glad we were able to show him that. That was cool. And then on top of that, like, you're right. I mean, that whole era and that whole time at Kentucky, those are some of my most memorable years because obviously, I was growing up. I was just out of high school around that time and just graduating. So I saw a lot of those guys, and they all kind of grew up with me.
Just good, man. Just good guys. I mean, and any one of them that we've had on the show, when we've been able to reach them, they're just good people. They're just good guys. I mean, so that was an awesome interview. It felt good getting up with Sheree Thomas, man.
What do you think about it, Q?
That was good. Obviously, like most guys we've had on the show before my time, but that was still a cool interview.
Well, I mean, like, let's see. It was 2007. You were 7, right?
I was 7, yeah.
You know what? And who knows, Adam? That might even led to an offer to Micah from a college team in Canada. So you never know.
Hey, you never know.
You never know.
I mean,
he knows him now. So there you go.
So guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We want to welcome in for the first time on this broadcast. Of course, we now have a new affiliate over in London, 98.5, the Light of London, baby.
You know what's cool about that? But we're from London, man. We're from this area. I mean, around this area in London, man, it feels great, man. 98.5 Saturday mornings. If you're listening to us now on 98.5, thanks for joining, and we'll be here every Saturday morning.
Yep.
That's right, and you're going to be out at the flea market on Saturday.
And I will, man. That's what I want to say. Make sure before we go to break here, if you're listening on 98.5 Saturday morning in London, Kentucky, head on over to the Flealand Flea Market and check out Wildcat Sports Talk Custom Creations.
That's right.
See, look at that. Do you like that plug, Q?
Got me a nice little plug in.
I like that. He's not going to mention the commercial I made for him. He's going to keep that.
Oh, it's a beautiful commercial.
Thank you,
Steve asked if we're heading to SEC Media Days, and no, we're not. We just elected to kind of to kind of hang out. And plus, at the end of this month, I'm leaving. I'll talk more about that when we return. You are listening to Big Blue Nation's Best Kept Secret. We are Wildcat Sports Talk.
Double fall time. You feel alright when you
Dentures Plus of London provides routine dental treatments to patients and specializes in creating custom dentures. You can get dentures starting at $300 per denture. While Dentures Plus of London specializes in dentures, they are a full-service dental office. You can call them up at 606-878-0708. Dr. Paula Gill and her staff is committed to making sure you have a specialized treatment plan that will work for your needs. They strive to provide dental care in a fun, relaxed, and sedation-free environment. They accept most forms of dental insurance and Medicare and offer financing through their partnership with Care Credit. So let Dentures Plus of London take care of you and your needs today. Give them a call at 606-878-0708. Dentures Plus of London, located in the London Shopping Center in London, Kentucky. 878-0708.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Q, and I want to tell you about Little Taste of Jamaica, one of London, Kentucky's newest establishments with authentic Jamaican cuisine that will make your mouth water. I have the jerk chicken, and let me tell you, it is fantastic. Join them in paradise at 1602 North Main Street in London. You can contact them at 606-305-1486. That is a Little Taste of Jamaica.
A blast from the past, a shot for the future. It is Icehouse, located in Corbin, Kentucky. On July 31st, Southern rock legend Artemis Pyle. Yeah, bringing Leonard Skinner for your entertainment. Kentucky Headhunters, August 13th. Aaron Tippin, August 27th. It is going on at the Icehouse in Corbin, Kentucky. Come out Thursday night as Wildcat Sports Talk will be broadcasting live. Don't forget, they got the best burger in town. It's Icehouse, located in Corbin. Hey, what's up, ladies? I want to get in your ear for just a second. There is a new and exciting way for you to get paparazzi jewelry. And he goes by Mr. Bling here on Wildcat Sports Talk. We know him as Tim Brandstetter. But, Tim, tell us all about Mr. Bling, will you?
Man, I'll tell you what. I know whenever you hear of a guy selling paparazzi, you're thinking, what is going on? But I'll tell you, it's not like any paparazzi show you've ever seen, man. I have a great time.
Man, I think it's awesome, and you will love it, too. Go check it out. It's on Facebook. Look up Mr. Bling. Wildcat Sports Talk is on WRIL 106.3 Pineville, Kentucky, WJTE 98.5 London, Kentucky, WBSB DB Lexington, Kentucky. Wildcat Sports Talk, welcome home.
Easy inbound to Andrew Harrison, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Andrew hands to his brother. Aaron, top of the circle, steps back. Long three for the win. Got it! Timeout, Michigan! With 2 points.
Thought that one was going to slip out in Kentucky's favor.
2-point lead for Wisconsin, 73-71. Andrew Harrison comes across the line, drives down the right side, along the baseline, wraparound feed to Dakari Johnson, out to Andrew, off to Aaron, 8 seconds, 3 for the lead. Got it! He did it again!
The deuce is loose.
75. Murray comes out front, takes the handoff from Ulis. Ulis wants the ball back, but Gilder denies it. Murray still dribbling out front. Off of the right side it goes to Ulis. 10 to shoot. Ulis, the right elbow, turns, fires to Willis for a 3. Got it!
There it is, the Ulis, Willis and Company ball screen three-pointer.
Murray trying to get it to Ulis. He can't. Murray drives it down the left sideline, makes a U-turn, comes back out front with 10 seconds. Now 8 seconds. Murray down the left sideline again. 6 to shoot. Deep 3, left side. Got it!
My goodness.
It's Big Blue Nation's best kept secret. Wildcat Sports Talk.
Welcome into Wildcat Sports Talk. My name is Adam, and you know what? Here's the thing. I got to tell you this, y'all. This guy right here, James Otto, will be right here at the Icehouse tomorrow night.
James Otto.
Yes. Tomorrow night.
The Icehouse
at the Icehouse in Corbin, Kentucky.
Dude, I gotta be.
So I mean, like,
yeah, I gotta be.
You know,
Gotta come now.
there you go. So make sure that you come out and check that out. That'll be good. It definitely it should be a fun night.
Should be good.
So And everybody loves this song, right?
Sure, everybody loves it.
All right. Actually, we're going to go ahead and kick it over here. I gotta do a couple things here, though, guys. To prepare. It's really important. There's a lot going on here. One of these days, we're going to get us a producer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Things get easier then, won't they?
Yeah. One of these days. But until then, we'll just go ahead and keep doing what we're doing. Right.
That's right, man.
Just keep on.
So it's about time we're going to check in with Big Shot Engel.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go ahead and get it over to him. Micah, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
Listen, man, you had this big shot. You've had from now we're talking 15 of these things. All right, what is it, man? What's the secret? There's got to be the secret sauce.
No, I mean, I just know I got to make something happen, and I just try to do my best every time.
Can you hear him? Is he loud enough?
Yeah.
I want to, but man, yeah. I mean, one thing I've noticed about you, Micah, is you don't get really excited, like good or bad. You kind of stay chill. Does that help you? You think when it comes to a pressure situation?
Oh, it somehow just turned off on him over there. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on the fly because as we always have to do this. Q, just step up for a second, and we'll get him right over here. Just come right over here.
Bring him in here live.
Because, no matter how many times we try something,
it'll work perfect.
It will work perfect for 4 hours, and then the second it actually has to work.
There was like making shots in practice and then missing them.
Anyway, go ahead, man. Where were we at? We were talking about how, you just kind of.
I was talking about how he never gets too excited. He never shows a lot of emotion. He's always kind of chill. Maybe that helps when it comes to a pressure shot.
Yeah. I mean, just staying calm and just do what I always do.
Man, I've got to ask you, have you ever even done that in practice? Have you ever did one that long of a shot and made one even goofing around?
No, every day before practice, everybody goofs around and tries to do it. Nobody hits it. I can't even hit it.
So you're a guard, and you were in the block rebounding on that shot. Was that your whole thought? If it misses, I'm going to sling it to the other end, I'm going to win the game.
Yeah.
That's what was going through your head, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like, he misses his shot, I'm slinging it to the other end, I'm going to win the game.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, but it's awesome. Now, at what point when you let go of it, did you know it was going in as soon as you let go, or was it like mid-flight?
Well, when I let go of it, it just went straight up, and I thought I hit the roof with it. I couldn't even see it, and then I just looked at the goal, and I seen it hit the backboard.
Wow.
And I was like, it's in.
That's crazy, man. And I don't know if the camera was on you right when it went in. Did you even raise your hand up or anything? What'd you do? Did you just stand there?
I just walked back to the bench.
Walked over the bench like, all in a day's work, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Pretty cool, though. I bet the other team was just standing around there like shocked. Like, did that just really happen?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. But I tell you what, so here's the deal. I mean, when the season comes up here at Lean Camp and the coach is drawing up a play at the end of the game, I mean, the problem now is everybody in the gym knows that you're going to go to you. So maybe he might have to use that as a decoy sometime, you think?
Might have to.
But if he does call your number, you're ready, right?
Yeah, always.
But I got to say this, man, because we're watching the play right here again as it unfolds. I think Adam's got it on here live. Yeah,
it's kind of being difficult this time around, but yeah.
But man, we see these. Well, we'll walk you through it here again. You get the rebound, like everybody's just standing there. They're not like expecting you to shoot it or something. But man, that's crazy. Is that your coach there pumping his fist like that in the front of the camera?
No, that's my dad.
Oh, that was your dad. I couldn't tell it was him. I seen the back of his head. That's awesome, man. So you guys went on to play the next round. That was an elimination game?
Yeah, that was before the championship.
Oh, okay. So did you win the championship?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. It didn't take a last-second shot to win it?
No.
Okay. Well, we know if it did, you had it. But no, what I was going to say is, man, I've seen you play, and we bring you on here and show these last-second shots because they're awesome. That's what everybody wants to see. But that's not even like that. Don't even talk about your game. Tell us a little bit about your game and what you've worked on, and tell us what people can expect about this season. Are they going to see a difference in you, or are you going to be the same player you was last year?
They'll definitely see a difference. I've gotten my shot better. I've just been in the gym shooting all the time, getting my body in better shape, and there will be a big difference.
That's awesome, man. I mean, you got to be pretty excited about the season coming up. Your senior year, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, man. Well, listen, I know that was a big shot. I'm sure you're going to have another 3 or 15 more, right? I mean,
hopefully.
I mean, it's going to happen again at some point. I know one thing, though. All right, if I am, if I'm coaching his team, he's going to get the ball at the end.
I've got here. Listen, yeah, he's definitely getting the ball at the end. But I just thought of something that'd be a lot of fun for Wildcat Sports Talk. We can make this happen.
What's that?
You know how you always think that you're better than everybody?
That's true.
You can beat anybody,
and I can.
Yeah, so here's what we do: we set up a game of horse with you and Micah, and here's my bet. I bet you don't get one letter on him. Like, not only he's going to beat you, you won't get one letter on him.
You think so?
You want to take that bet?
I'm pretty sure I would win, but I'm not going to say.
Adam, what do you think, man? Between me and you, Adam, this ain't nothing to do with him. It's me and you. Can you get a letter on him? Can you beat him?
I bet I get a letter on him.
Think you can get a letter on him?
I bet I can.
All right, we got to set that up. We'll make that happen. We'll film it, make it happen.
All right, we gonna do it.
Sure.
Right, let's do it.
That's awesome, man. But I can't wait to come watch you play this year, man. You guys got a pretty good team. I think you're going to surprise some people. What do you think?
We should, yeah. We got a lot of people. I mean, we got me, Gavin, Landon's coming back. We got David Collette from Barberville, Nick Sanders from Barberville. We should be a good team.
Oh, I didn't even know you had those guys coming in. Those are nice little players. They should do pretty good.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Got a new coach, which last year was his first year. So are you starting to work well together with him and understand each other?
Yeah, everybody's starting to understand better this year.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. I hope you guys are a sleeper, and I hope you surprise some people, man.
Thank you.
All right. Well, take care, Micah, and thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for inviting
Appreciate it, Mike. Give it up for Micah Engel, guys.
All right.
I can't wait to watch this game of horse, man. It's going to be hilarious.
It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah. You ain't going to get no letter on him.
So here's what I was going to say as well. I wanted to say this last time. But see, we have Kyle over here, and he's eating, and we have Q right here.
Dude, don't start with this, dude.
And
Don't do it, man.
And game 3 is coming up at some point.
Man.
Now, it's 900 degrees today, so we're not going to do it today.
Oh, you hear that, Kyle? They're not going to play today.
Here's what we're going to do.
They're not gonna play today.
Listen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get into a court, and we're going to have this on a court, and we're going to film it and put it live on Wildcat Sports Talk.
Well, I can set that up, so bring it.
Man.
Dude, why do you do this every week?
No, we're doing this.
Like, every week you do
this.
this.
Dude, it's game 3, right? I mean,
game 3. You know what? Isn't it like 2-0 or something like that? Pretty sure.
Doesn't matter. It was 2-0 with Suns
I was
and
going to
Bucks.
say, wasn't the Suns up 2-0?
Yeah.
Well, that's the NBA Finals. This is
well, we're basically comparing ourselves to the Bucks.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
And you ain't got no Devin Booker, so
yeah, you don't have Devin Booker.
Kyle's my Devin Booker. Okay, that's all I need.
That's true. He does shoot like Booker.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got to ask you, Quincy. We've been on 106.3, right?
Yep.
And we've been having a good time. But to pick up and be in London now, too, on 98.5, that's going to be exciting for you. You're from London.
Yeah, it's exciting. Just be on the radio in general is exciting. And the fact that, your hometown, you get to be on the radio, that's always a good thing. So I'm excited for that.
So I'm going to tell the folks over in London, this is going to be a London-Pineville battle. Okay. Oh, we're going to like this, because we're going to have a London battle and we're going to have Pineville. And so the folks over at 106.3, the big one, and the folks at 98.5 in London, you can do this. So our phone number is 859-428-8419. And I want to see you guys call and just ask a question. Just leave a message and we will play it on our show next week. And here's what I want you to do. If when you do that, we're going to count how many come from where. Just tell us where you're calling from.
Yeah, the call don't have to be good. It's just a call gets a point.
Tell us where you're calling from. And whoever has the most at the end of it just wins bragging rights and are the better town.
Oh, the better town.
Yeah.
Well, you put a lot of pressure on
I'm just
that.
saying.
Wow.
All right. Well, they're both hearing it at equal times right now.
Exactly.
They both have a good
they
shot
have a
at
good
it.
shot.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Call us and tell us where you're from. But,
who's the better town, truthfully?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
We will find
Who
out.
bleeds blue more, right?
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Who's the bigger Kentucky fan? This is really what this boils down to.
Who do you think's a bigger Kentucky fan between me and you and Quincy and Kyle?
Well, definitely me.
You think so?
I'm number one.
No, you're not.
No,
you're not. No, you're not.
Dude, I think I'm a bigger fan than you, but I'm not sure if I'm a bigger fan than Quincy because it's every day, all day.
Yeah, exactly every day, all day. Like I will break my TV, and I've done it before, and I'll do it again. Like the TV's going to get broken.
He said, "I'll do it again."
Like it's going to happen eventually.
He is a little insane with it, but you know what? When I was Quincy's age, still eating Happy Meals, I was that crazy too over Kentucky.
No. I remember that too, man.
Do you remember those days?
I remember that. Yeah, I'm in my car seat in the back.
Yeah, when you were real emotional.
Yeah,
Kentucky would lose. I'd throw my chicken nuggets.
Yeah, be mad and then spill M&Ms all over my car seat. Mom would have to clean it out.
Yeah.
You still do that?
Does that happen to you?
No.
I don't know.
No, it don't.
Yeah.
No.
He's getting emotional.
He is getting emotional, man. But anyway.
Uh,
and Kyle, I threw him in there too. Kyle's probably fourth on the list as a Kentucky fan, although he is a big Kentucky fan. But he's all Lakered out today, man.
What about JD?
I don't know how to feel about that.
I just wanted to say first, Kyle's all Lakered out, and he's even got custom Lakers shoes.
Wonder who did
really
that.
Nice. I know a guy that did those.
Don't get me started on the whole LeBron topic again, because
we don't want to get started.
We're not going to go back in that. But those are nice shoes.
But he is looking good though. He's got custom Air Force Ones on, and they look really good.
I mean, I would have you do something with these, but I mean,
this is a great show, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Just going off on this tangent.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about custom shoes, and you're wanting to talk about what's JD doing over here.
Well, I was asking him what kind of. what kind
my
of.
bad.
I mean, no, I'm talking like I was going to ask him about his fandom.
This is JD, and you were watching Disney Channel.
Like that? Yeah.
Oh, he is a big fan, though. There's no doubt. He is a big Kentucky fan. That's for sure, man.
Look here. Rodney says LeBron James is nothing.
Here we go. Don't get him started.
It's nothing. Yeah. And
don't get him started, man.
Yeah.
Kyle's got food. He'll throw it at us.
Hey, you know what? I want to.
No, he won't throw food at us.
I want to bring up something that really, really, really makes me mad. All right. Anybody that's in here right now.
Here we go.
Anybody that's in here right now that is actively rooting against Devin Booker to lose in the finals cannot call themselves a Kentucky fan, and you cannot say that you're a lifelong Milwaukee Bucks fan.
Well, you know what though,
I don't believe that.
I ride the fence because I'm pulling for Booker. I pull for former Kentucky players, but I will say this though: I think Kyle was already on the Giannis wagon.
But here's what I'm trying to get at. Hold on, I got to point to that too.
Well, Adam's not saying the Suns; he's saying whoever's got the former UK player.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, like last year was tough,
but maybe in Kyle's defense, maybe he's rooting against Frank Kaminsky. Maybe he's like, okay.
So the way it works here, Kyle, is you wait till the finals happen, and then the team that's got the UK player that plays the most, that's your team, right?
That's me.
Well,
yeah.
he's a little LeBron fan.
Well, I mean, it's me too, but Kyle's more of an NBA fan than we are. He watches it year round. Like, he really cares about these teams.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that too.
Yeah, I get that, and there's a lot of people that are like that. But here's what I don't understand though. Like, if you're in Kentucky, you really don't have any kind of geographical way you could root for a team. Like maybe Memphis, well, maybe Indiana.
Maybe it was Memphis.
Maybe it's I don't know. Like maybe there's a Charlotte. Charlotte fans in Kentucky. But, like, if you're in Kentucky, I feel like once it gets to the finals, you've got to root for whoever team has Kentucky players.
That's right.
Now, was Kyle a Bucks fan last year? Here's what I want to know.
It's mine, and I created it.
Rules are meant to be broken, he said.
No. So, I mean,
So, what about the playoffs? Let's talk about serious sports talk. What about the playoffs? What do you think is going to happen now?
Listen, I first of all, Devin Booker absolutely got bailed out last night on a call. He absolutely did. But at the same time, his fifth foul wasn't a fifth foul. So it's whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of.
Did he foul out?
Huh?
Did he foul out?
Yes.
No. So you're talking about
No, he didn't.
Foul.
His fifth foul. His fifth foul wasn't his fifth foul.
Okay.
So so yeah, that's that. I mean, I'm just saying,
So here's my question though.
I don't
Who's
know.
gonna
I don't know.
win?
That's the problem.
Suns.
Part of me thinks the Suns can go ahead and do it.
Quincy, who do you think's going to win?
Suns.
And why?
Well, the Bucks are not going to win a game in Phoenix. So the Suns are about to go up 3-2. Okay, it's going to go to Milwaukee. It's going to go to a game 7. I'm telling you right now, the Suns aren't going to lose in 7 in their home court. Not happening. Bucks win in 6.
Well,
is that your first one, or have you had more than that?
The Bucks do have the momentum going, so there's that. I mean, I hope Booker wins it. I do. I hope Booker wins it. The Bucks have got all the momentum going. I think it's crucial, though. Here's the deal: if the Suns don't win the next game,
it's over.
It's done.
Yeah.
I mean, they got to win now to stop that momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. But guys, I know one thing. I know one thing's for sure.
What's
All
that?
right, I'm still going to root for Devin Booker because I'm a true Kentucky fan.
That's right.
And that's what I got to say to that.
Well,
we need to play that
nothing
Drake
wrong with
song.
that. And if you are a true Kentucky fan and you're listening to this on the radio Saturday morning, get on out to Flealand Flea Market and see me at Wildcat Sports Talk.
He's going to do this before every break. He's really going to
So am I.
As soon as I hear the music, it's my cue.
Oh, I like that. That was like a heart-touching moment.
Thanks, man.
Like I'm gonna cry during commercial break.
Yeah. Well, me too, but for a different reason. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back right after this.
Dentures Plus of London provides routine dental treatments to patients and specializes in creating custom dentures. You can get dentures starting at $300 per denture. While Dentures Plus of London specializes in dentures, they are a full-service dental office. You can call them up at 606-878-0708. Dr. Paula Gill and her staff is committed to making sure you have a specialized treatment plan that will work for your needs. They strive to provide dental care in a fun, relaxed, and sedation-free environment. They accept most forms of dental insurance and Medicare and offer financing through their partnership with Care Credit. So let Dentures Plus of London take care of you and your needs today. Give them a call at 606-878-0708. Dentures Plus of London, located in the London Shopping Center in London, Kentucky. 878-0708.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Q, and I want to tell you about Little Taste of Jamaica, one of London, Kentucky's newest establishments with authentic Jamaican cuisine that will make your mouth water. I have the jerk chicken, and let me tell you, it is fantastic. Join them in paradise at 1602 North Main Street in London. You can contact them at 606-305-1486. That is a Little Taste of Jamaica.
A blast from the past, a shot for the future. It is Icehouse, located in Corbin, Kentucky. On July 31st, Southern Rock legend Artemis Pyle. Yeah, bringing Leonard Skinner for your entertainment. Kentucky Headhunters, August 13th. Aaron Tippin, August 27th. It is going on at the Icehouse in Corbin, Kentucky. Come out Thursday night at Wildcat Sports Talk. We'll be broadcasting live. And don't forget, they got the best burger in town. It's Icehouse, located in Corbin. Hey, what's up, ladies? I want to get in your ear for just a second. There is a new and exciting way for you to get paparazzi jewelry. And he goes by Mr. Bling. Here on Wildcat Sports Talk, we know him as Tim Brandstetter. But, Tim, tell us all about Mr. Bling, will you?
Man, I'll tell you what. I know whenever you hear of a guy selling paparazzi, you're thinking, what is going on? But I'll tell you, it's not like any paparazzi show you've ever seen, man. I have a great time.
Man, I think it's awesome, and you will love it, too. Go check it out. It's on Facebook. Look up Mr. Bling. Wildcat Sports Talk is on WRIL 106.3 Pineville, Kentucky, WJTE 98.5 London, Kentucky, WBSB DB Lexington, Kentucky. Wildcat Sports Talk, welcome home.
Easy inbound to Andrew Harrison. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Andrew hands to his brother. Aaron, top of the circle, steps back. Long three for the win. Got it! Timeout, Michigan, with 2 points.
Thought that one was going to slip out in Kentucky's favor.
2-point lead for Wisconsin, 73-71. Andrew Harrison comes across the line, drives down the right side, along the baseline, wraparound feed to Dakari Johnson, out to Andrew, off to Aaron, 8 seconds, 3 for the lead. Got it! He did it again!
The deuce is loose.
75. Murray comes out front, takes the handoff from Ulis. Ulis wants the ball back, but Gilder denies it. Murray still dribbling out front. Off of the right side it goes to Ulis. 10 to shoot. Ulis, the right elbow, turns, fires to Willis for a 3. Got it!
There it is, the Ulis, Willis and Company ball screen three-pointer.
Murray trying to get it to Ulis. He can't. Murray drives it down the left sideline, makes a U-turn, comes back out front with 10 seconds. Now 8 seconds. Murray down the left sideline again. 6 to shoot. Deep 3, left side. Got it!
My goodness.
Like what we do? Share this on your socials and tell everyone.
Welcome back to Wildcat Sports Talk.
Yeah, welcome back in to the show. What do you think about it, Tim?
Know that it's the show is what I know.
Hey, you know what? I gotta do something here, and I'm gonna. I don't know if he can hear me, but and I don't know his name. I don't know his name, but the guy that runs the karaoke. Can you hear me? Tap his shoulder right there. I know it's him right there.
Karaoke man.
Karaoke man, turn around here. Hey, so listen, man. I'm gonna do Radiohead's "Creep" tonight. Can you get that fired up for me?
All right, we
so
got it.
Everybody that's here right now needs to know that. I mean, that's
karaoke
what's
on Thursday. Yeah, every other Thursday
happen.
night, which is this Thursday night that we're live. And if you're watching on Facebook right now, get on out here and check out the karaoke.
All right, and so I'm excited about that. So we'll roll with that.
I'm excited too, man.
You excited?
Yeah, I am.
You excited to hear me sing?
I can't wait, man.
I know.
It's a treat.
You're beside yourself.
I know. Excited.
Oh, that's good. We didn't even they couldn't even see us for the first hour.
Yeah, you do that a lot. It's okay. It's okay.
So if I don't mention Right on Cue is coming up on Monday.
Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night. He's got.
I heard he's got a pretty big guest coming up on the show.
Reed Shepherd.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. That'll be fun.
That's right.
Was it fun to interview?
The interview's already done, and we're going to play it, Monday night. So, Quincy, give us a teaser for that.
Well, I'll say this. Me and Kyle sat down with Reed. It was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
And of my short young career, that was probably one of the best interviews and the most awesome interviews that I've ever done.
And you would think, though, after the interview, Q acted like his dog died.
Oh, yeah. He kind of acted
probably because it was 9,000 degrees outside.
Well, it was cool in the shed.
And you wouldn't let me leave.
It was as cool as the other side of the pillow in the shed.
No, that's cool right there, guys.
I know. It's really cool.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, like the black Ray-Ban's cool. Anyway, was that all? I mean, like,
yeah, I don't know where to go.
Did I ruin it? Like,
trying to figure out where to go from there.
Everybody watch their back tonight. Adam may have firecrackers with him. You never know.
Y'all should go check out our TikTok page.
Yeah,
Wildcat
check out
Sports
TikTok.
TK on TikTok. If you do that, you'll see that I got Q pretty good. Don't be upset about it. I mean, it just happened.
I'm upset because not only did it happen once, it happened twice.
Well,
twice, mind you.
We need to give another shout out to a couple people while we're giving some shout outs. I'm Taste of Jamaica.
Little Taste
of Jamaica. Let me tell y'all something, all right? That is a cool place. It is over where the old Chinatown was, over in London, Kentucky. If y'all know where that's at, it's there on North Main Street. It's funny I mentioned that. I mentioned that to these kids here, and they're like, what? Chinatown?
Right.
Dude, it's hard to believe it's been that long.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
Has it really been that long?
It's been a while, man. I'm glad that something there is there now in that spot again.
Me too, man, because it was empty for a long time.
And the people there at Little Taste of Jamaica are great people, man. I mean, it's locally owned, family operated. I mean, those guys do a good job. Quincy knows how good the food is there. How good is the food there, Quincy?
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so that jerk chicken, I'm going to tell you right now, you got to have it. Like, if you get a Little Taste of Jamaica and you don't get the jerk chicken, then you're doing it completely wrong.
That's awesome, man.
Exactly
but I'll tell you something else that I just noticed while we're doing shout-outs is, did you see that hamburger that just went in front of us?
I did see that, and I got to tell you this because Samantha's right here in front of us, and I need to mention this. Tomorrow night I told you James Otto is going to be here, right? And then on the 31st, Artemis Pyle is going to be here.
That's going to be a heck of a show.
That's going to be a great show. And I mean, look, what else we got coming up, Samantha? Come on. Yell it out. Kentucky Headhunters.
How can we forget the Kentucky Headhunters, man?
Yes.
Dude, I'll definitely be here for that one.
Yes.
That's going to be awesome.
Aaron Tippin. We were just talking. We were
whole lot of
listening
love
to
on the line,
Kiss
man.
This.
Yeah. Clay, I'll tell you, the list goes on and on, man.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, man. The Icehouse in Corbin, Kentucky is not only a great atmosphere, they are really starting to line up big-time guests, man.
Yep.
I mean, it's just amazing what they're doing here. And it's right here in your backyard. You're listening to us on 98.5 or on 106.3. We're right here. I mean, if you can hear us on the radio, you can be here in just a few minutes.
Well, that was well said.
Thanks, man.
That was really well said. And so, to the folks that are listening on 98.5, I kind of like to do this every once in a while, man. What are some things that aren't in London anymore that you miss?
Things in London that I miss?
Yeah, that from like your childhood. People love to hear about that stuff.
I don't know.
I do remember we were talking about Chinatown, and I remember on that end of town there was a Pizza Hut there. That used to be,
TJ&Y?
Oh, I remember that.
That's where I went when I was growing up. I always go to TJ&Y.
Of course, Do you remember? What was it? Was it Thunderboat?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Druthers.
I missed the
Druthers restaurant.
Yeah. What about Jerry's?
Oh yeah.
You remember Jerry's?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't know what any of those places
Exactly.
are.
That's
Finley's
but-
Roller Ring. Is it
but-
still there?
Finley's Roller Ring.
I kind of missed the Dollar Tree on Southall Road. They just tore it down recently. Kind of missed that already. That was my go-to spot. After school, go to the Dollar Tree, get some.
That was your go-to spot.
We're naming legendary places,
Yeah.
and he hits us with Dollar Tree.
His go-to spot. Boy, Q, you killed it. with that
Wildcat
one, man.
Warehouse is another one I missed.
Boy,
We need to
man.
bring one of those back, by the way.
We do. Yeah.
Druthers, Jerry's.
But you know what?
Dollar Tree.
But we do. Hey, we
Can't get over that. I mean, that's just like.
We don't have Wildcat Warehouse, but we do have Wildcat Sports Talk Custom Creations located at the London Flea Market, London Flealand.
Is he ever going to quit?
I'm just saying, you brought up Wildcat Warehouse.
I am so sorry, Mark. Yes, we got your comments earlier, and I'm going to hit it right now. Hey,
What we
guys, saw this guy Monday say, we're going to go 7-5. Football losing to Missouri, Florida, LSU, Georgia, and yes, Tennessee. What do y'all think? He asked
I think
Q,
if we lose to, what's he asking me?
he asked Q on his show,
Okay.
on Q's show Monday, and he says no way. Well, I say no way, too, but here's the thing. If we lose to Tennessee and Missouri, I'm breaking something in my studio.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really going to be
Me
upset.
too. That would be a horrible year if we lose to both of them. One of them would be bad
First of all,
enough.
if we lose to Tennessee at home, I'm going to be really upset because I'll be there for number one.
This ain't your Papaw's Tennessee.
No.
Tennessee's not any good.
No.
No, if we
So-
lose to Tennessee, it's a bad loss now.
No.
It ain't a good loss.
No, it's a bad loss. And Missouri, that was a horrible loss last year. I mean, the worst part of last year was losing to Missouri, and now you're going to call that we're losing to them with a better team? Come on.
No, that ain't happening, isn't it?
No, it better not.
Goodness,
I mean,
man.
you know,
we might as well just lose them all if we're going to lose to Missouri. I mean, who's he got us beating? Anybody?
You know what? That's a good question.
Man.
No, see, Missouri, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee. So that's 4 losses.
And LSU makes
And
5.
LSU. Okay, so we just beat all the cupcakes. That's it.
We could lose 3 or 4 of those. We could. I hope we don't, but we could. But we're not losing all 5.
I can't. I feel like this team's better. For all the hype that this team has been, and we lose those games, I'm gonna be really upset. 7-5 is gonna make me mad.
We're gonna have to get another coach coming in. I mean, does he forget we got an offensive coordinator and a coach, and we got a quarterback and offensive coordinator coming in, and we're gonna be worse.
Yeah, for sure. Well, listen, guys, want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to Big Blue Nation's Best Kept Secret. Here it is, by the way. Here we go. Yeah, you like that?
He's gonna be right here at the Icehouse.
Yeah, he is. He's going to be right here at Icehouse in Corbin. So just make sure that you guys come out, check it out. You're gonna. I'm telling you, this is a cool place. This is a really cool place, and you're going to want to check it out. Again, thank you to our new affiliate, 98.5, The Light of London. Of course, as always, thanks to the folks listening on 106.3, the big one in Pineville. Thanks to those of you listening on WBSB in Lexington, and of course, anywhere else that you are listening to this show. My name is Adam.
And my name's Tim.
And this is Q.
And this has been Wildcat Sports Talk. Y'all take care.
She was putting him in his place, and I mean right up in his face, dragging him down the lift and done me wrongs. Oh, and it was just about now that the crowd gathered round and come to watch him pay for his every sin. She called him everything under the sun, but when we thought that she was done, she ran back and she let him have it again, man. She said,